My mother is completely out of control. She was okay for the first few days, but getting progressively worse because, again, it was structured in the hotel. And here she just wants everything at once and everything, this, that, whatever, and not understanding that it's extremely difficult for couples who move into new homes, let alone me doing everything on my own. You know, she has no concept of that. No concept that I'm human and need to sleep. And if she refuses, selfishly refuses to not allow me to sleep in between my duty to get up and go to the bathroom with her all night long and only grab my little bits of sleep in between, then I believe evil forces are hell-bent on destroying me. And yet again created a video that didn't record even though my camera said fully charged, so don't know what's going on with that. Who knows? I'm going to be having an electrician here. I got, after an inspection, got money off the price of the house to have an electrician here. And I'm afraid to use the dishwasher. These appliances are supposedly new, but I'm not buying that because a new really nice Frigidaire fridge wouldn't, in just a couple or more, would not already be saying replace air filter and replace water filter. I asked Joe what the fuck that meant, because I've never had this is a digital, I don't know. I just know they're supposedly newer than I cynically believe to be the case. I don't know. It's far from ideal, but we couldn't just continue living in hotels. I mean, my morale was going down and down and down from 3 months of here and in Massachusetts living in hotels. I can't do it anymore. Couldn't do it anymore. So when Joe was like, plus we don't even know if I get my hefty deposit called earnest money or whatever back. You might have to fight to get it back, although technically if they didn't do what they were supposed to do after inspection and agreed on negotiations and all that, technically you could probably fight to get you, but it's not worth it, and I didn't want to live in hotels anymore. But Joe was pissed off for certain things and positive that it was going to fall by the wayside, and this will be better anyway. No, you don't understand, Joe. I'm reaching my fucking breaking point with her, okay? Although she was bad in the beginning, she went periodically back and forth. She at least stopped making noise at night, because do you know how helpless I felt? Because she can't grasp anything. Mom, we can't make noise. There are other people here in this hotel. This isn't our home. You can make as much noise as you want, which she does now, okay? You can't do it. Oh, nobody's going to wake up. Nobody's going to throw us out. Yes, they will. We'll be on the fucking street. Like, and you don't get your money back if you're thrown out for noise. It says it in there. Like, she can't grasp that. She grasps nothing. She grasps, Mom, you gotta let me sleep or I'm gonna end up hospitalized. Okay? My filling on my front tooth fell out. Over stress. It wasn't eating anything. It's stress, and I don't use my night guard. I haven't for years, probably now. Should still be good since it hasn't had a chance to wear down, because I paid hundreds of dollars for it at my previous dentist, and custom made night guard. But not gonna work if you don't use it, I know. But I hate it, and if I'm going through hell, I just don't care about my own whatever. Who knows if this is going to record? The other one didn't, even though my camera said fully charged, so I don't know. She wanted to get up at 4:45. I refused to let her, and what happens? She gets up anyway and is in the bedroom, and I'm in earplugs, well, I'm dozing in and out of sleep, but never actually fall back to sleep, and I didn't go to bed till 2. Mom, if you fall, my conscience is clear. There's nothing I or anybody else could do, and you belong to myself. You belong in a fucking nursing home. You don't realize that. You think you'll fight me tooth and nail, and if anything bad happens to you, my conscience is clear. If something bad happens to you, just like in Massachusetts, because you're defying me. Okay? I told you I'm going back to bed till 9, but then I'm too wired to do it. I'm not a fucking robot. She refused to let me go back to sleep from 4:45 till 6 o'clock. She was talking and singing, and then she gets up and is going around the bedroom and gets up on her own. Meanwhile, in the middle of the night, whenever she gets up to pee, she screams at me to lift her up, and I'm like, Mom, I can guide you. I can't lift you. Okay? Because then I can't lift all of her weight for her. And then she insists on wearing those shoes that we know for a fact are hurting her. But nobody can know if your shoes are hurting you if you say they're fine, and then you end up with a blister on top of your toe, which and the doctor said that's a blister. And I asked him, what is that? Is that infected? Not a blister, that's an ulcer. So the shoes are too tight, and she's too whatever to even realize her shoes are too tight. If you say your shoes are fine, even though they're difficult to get on because your feet swell or whatever, I'm going to believe you. And again, I have to have the shoes that she was wearing after her other shoes that she also took from me. Because after I went and bought her $100 New Balance instead of wide, instead of extra wide, instead of wide, extra wide. Something like that, yeah. And they fit her for a while, and then she said they didn't fit her, but then again, remember, she refuses to take the pee pill and ends up with fluid in her legs and her heart and her lungs, and I'm going to sue the hospital for telling you that I was going to die. Mom, it's not the first time they did it. You can't sue them. They can do that. Doesn't mean someone like me has to listen to them and allow them to, humanely put you down or whatever the fuck they try to talk you into doing, and they tried to talk other people I know into doing, and for their loved ones. What they do, you cannot sue them for shit, Mom. Why do they do that? Because if you need artificial nutrition, hydration, all that, and your age and all your health problems, mental and physical, they feel that your time on this earth has expired, and your loved one who has the authority to do it should just let you go. So you're only alive because of me, let alone not permanently in a nursing home. I'm the only reason you're alive, let alone the only reason you're not permanently in a nursing home. Already back in Massachusetts or something. Evil forces are hell-bent on destroying me. when the battery runs out on these cameras, your video's gone and you recorded it for nothing.
But I was busy trying to do a Walmart order and a Vitacost order. So I didn't get her to bed, but she refused to go to bed anyway, probably. 10:30, and then up to be at 12, up to be at 1:30, up to be at 3, up to be again, and then wanted to be up for the day at 4:45.
My bed's covered with stuff and
when I refused to get up that early, I didn't go to bed actually till 2 because the Vitacost.
Her bed is traumatizing because it reminds me that she never lets sleep in between getting up all night to take her to bed.
Yesterday because I was filing my claim with Hire a Helper, and that took hours. I was researching things. I said I need a raised toilet for her. I need grab bars installed in the shower. I need a handheld shower. And when you're a caregiver of somebody,
I'm gonna know she'll be showing me. I gotta pee.
Plus, it has a bathtub here.
Don't give her a pee pill. I'm never doing that early in the morning again. Unless I'm not eating with something. She had to go to the bathroom like every 15 minutes.
I'm already used to that. And I have to have a handheld shower thing to be able to properly bathe her, and I want one so I can do most of my bathing sitting down. And there's no grab bars. And it's not about having the money to get all this stuff. It's about having no energy and getting no sleep. Because the day before I went to bed at 11:15. You know what I mean? I went to bed early, and that's when she decides to step on me. She's not sleeping.
She's trying. She won't sleep, and she's trying to get up at 3 in the morning for a day. She can't. You know, I have to turn the TV on for her, and I have to do whatever, and I'm never going to do that until 6 o'clock. And then I'm sure as fuck not getting up at 6.
In this area when you're a senior.
It was heaven in the hotel. She'd go to bed early by like 9, and then instead of wanting to get up, even she wanted to go to the bathroom. She was behaving the last week or so. She started really behaving in the hotel, and now she's circled back to
when she's out of control like this. I can't do it. Period.
Being an out of control, selfish witch, just being whatever.
So I begged her, do you think she'll let me get to go to sleep? Of course not. Do you think she fell back to sleep? Of course not. I'm not. This is the same rule in the hotel. I'm not getting up. I'm sorry, I'm not. You're not getting up until 6. Okay, period. Because I still have to get up and put the TV on for you and do whatever.
Literally,
of which, she more than once, she repeatedly fucked up the TV remote. It's what she does. She presses buttons by accident, and now she's demanding this TV remote. She's not having it. I'm gonna tell. I don't give a fuck who you tell. What ignorant fucks in Massachusetts and elsewhere you tell anything. They have no clue. Okay, they have not one fucking clue in the universe.
Unfortunately, Vitacost sale was ending this morning. It was